Take three.
Take three. After minor technical difficulties, we normally do it in one take, so we don't edit a lot out, but takes 1 and 2 lasted about 2 seconds. So
we didn't really do anything
so we
wrong.
figure, we're going for it here. Hey, welcome to the conference update. Here we are in the conference office. It's exciting. And last week it was our anniversary.
Yes.
And that seemed like so long ago too.
I know.
Because since then we did a road trip and visited churches in the conference.
Yes.
And so we had all kinds of fun. We did the Eastern Washington road trip, and
yes, we did.
We stopped at Stonehenge along the way.
Yeah, I have a picture. Brian looks like he's trying to push out the pillars.
Like there. Samson. And that's quite the Stonehenge thing they have there for some reason.
Who was it that was
Greg.
telling us?
Greg said he would have youth group play tag.
Yes,
there.
I'm like, oh my word, that actually would be crazy.
Yeah. Thursday night we were in Yakima and had a great time at Yakima. Yes. And be praying for the Yakima church. Coming up this Sunday, they are starting a Korean service.
I know, that sounds so cool.
It sounds very cool.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of Yakima, you don't really think of their large Korean population, but there are some people there. And there is a retired Korean pastor who moved to town and thought he was retired, but felt like, hey, we need a Korean speaking church. So they're working closely with Greg, and so that's exciting. That's coming up this Sunday.
And they have a cool format.
They got a very cool format.
Yes.
The plan is to have the services go on at the same time, and then the kids can go to children's church together. And so it's not like two separate groups, really. You're kind of trying to, together as much as possible. So that's kind of cool stuff. Mm-hmm. And we had a great time at Yakima.
Yes.
And Greg and Marnie are awesome.
Yes.
And then Friday, we went up to Dryden and met with the Dryden church. I'm coughing here. You talk now.
Yes. And oh my goodness, they're just such sweet people. We really enjoyed our time with them, and what can I say about that?
Do you like Jean?
Yes. How can you not want to hug her? She's just such a cute little lady.
Oh, she's awesome. And
just a ball of energy. Actually, I think she has more than I do, really, when you think about it. But we had a really good time with them.
And Nigel and his wife were there, they're twinning. That's kind of their thing.
Well, they do.
They make their own shirts, and then they twin and have
which is awesome.
Christian messages on their shirts.
So I'm awesome. I got their business card because I don't know. Maybe it would be fun to have shirts made or something. I don't know, but I got their business card, so I'm excited.
And Dryden, they're struggling, but they're doing okay. It feels like they've turned a corner. They have a great attitude about life and things.
That's right.
And
that is one thing I did really. When I walked in, you could just really sense joy.
Yeah.
And excitement with them and everything, and that is so cool. Even like you said, they're struggling and they're in a bit of a transition themselves. It's just really neat to hear the joy,
And and then after the Friday afternoon at Dryden, we stopped at Kashmir, Washington.
Why did we do that?
That's the place to go, because that's where they make the applets and cutlets. And that is his
favorite.
Oh my goodness. And they have free samples. So you could go in there and there's free samples. And I had 3 or 4 free samples. And actually they had good deals on things too. So I bought some stuff and I left it back at the camp. I didn't bring it to the office today. It's in a bag that didn't come with me.
That's horrible.
I know. And so anyway, we got to go to the Applets and Cutlets place, met with the Breath of Life Church in Wenatchee in the evening. And
wonderful people there too. A really good group of them.
Yeah.
Yes, that was really great.
Yeah. And so Wenatchee was a good stop for us. And and then Saturday we went to Grand Coulee Dam.
Well, that was actually kind of neat. Like we stopped at the, what do
Wasn't
you call it?
the visitor center.
And they had a lot of information about the dam. And it was kind of fun just to read up on how much concrete actually went into the making of it.
And
Okay, so I'm weird, but I found it fascinating. It's fascinating, interesting, because they had this huge book with all
the people
the
that
people that
died.
passed away in the making of
Yeah.
this, and just oh, they fell, or just
Hmm.
how what happened to them. And I don't know, I just kind of found it interesting. I read a few.
Yeah. So that was interesting. It wasn't too far off the track, and so we went to Grand Coulee Dam, then went on to Spokane, and had supper with Stefan and Shirley,
Yeah,
and
that was great.
and Sunday morning we were at Colbert Chapel, and that is a just north of Spokane. When I was a kid in 8th grade, our family went to church there for a while because my dad quit pastoring and started teaching at a Christian school in Spokane, and so we went to that church when I was 13, and so I kind of know my way around there a little bit, and so it was fun to be there.
Hmm.
And did local conference and preached Sunday morning and potluck and pastor parish and all the stuff.
And
What?
speaking of twinning,
Speaking of twinning, oh, they got us shirts.
well, they
Yeah.
gave us some. We have
Yes.
Colbert T-shirts now,
Stefan
so we're
had
part of the
he
in
had some
crowd.
Colbert shirts made, and so they gave us some Colbert shirts, and so that's
That was
awesome.
awesome.
And
I like it.
well, and then we saw Grandma.
Yes, it was great to see Grandma.
My
How old? Grandma's gonna have a birthday.
She's gonna have a birthday. At this point, I think it's okay to tell people her age, but Grandma's gonna be
6.
96 next week,
And she has 2
and
kitties,
yeah,
and that's so
two tiny
fun.
little kittens, and and then on Sunday afternoon, evening, a few pastors from the conference came out to Spokane too,
Hmm.
and so we had a bit of a pastors meeting at Colbert there Monday morning, which is a good thing because Spokane Colbert is on the outer edge of the conference, and just trying to make them feel like, hey, you're not out here alone and forgotten, and so. We had a good time with the guys and had lunch at Chipotle, um, and then came home.
Yeah, and here we are.
I got coffee. They got these coffee places in Spokane that look like a British call box or British phone
Telephone,
booth
yeah.
thing, and so they got this big giant phone booth, and so I had to get coffee there. The coffee's not great.
I'm really glad that I
It,
stuck with
yeah,
where I wanted to
I
go.
know you got your coffee and then, well, I need to go there just to check it out, and I did. It looks cool. I just wish the coffee was a little better, and I don't know, maybe I want normal coffee, so I think the taste was just a little off or something
But
because they're
next time
probably
we're in
doing
Spokane, we
next
need
time
to try, not Spokane,
what? Oh, Yakima.
Yakima.
There
That's
was
the one.
Castle Coffee.
Yeah,
Who knows how the coffee is there, but the building looks like a castle.
I know. So next time we go there, we'll have to try coffee
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What do we got going on
No idea. I
now?
got local conferences. Normally the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, those are local conference meetings at churches. And we're trying to get those wrapped up. We still got a few more to schedule, but we've got 29 local conferences done. And so we're making progress. We've got spring conference coming up
I
for pastors
know.
and spouses, and we got a big group coming this year. Last year it was kind of down, but we got a big group coming. It's going to be amazing. I had a nice chat with Vern Streeter last week, and Vern's coming out from Montana to be our speaker, and it's going to be great. Oh my goodness, we're looking forward to it. And so,
Yes, I am too.
Yeah,
Things are coming together.
it's happening here. So anyway, that's about all that's going on that I know of anyway. There's probably other things that I don't know of. Pessum they're doing their Saturday cohort classes, and they did that on Saturday while we were out of town. And I lost track. Coming up in a couple weeks, we've got a Zoom meeting for Israel trip. And so, yeah, we're working on Israel trip next year in April. Don't miss out on that. It's going to be amazing. And so we're doing a Zoom meeting coming up. I want to say May 7th. I think so.
I don't know. You
That's
know what?
a few weeks away. So we're getting closer to that.
Email the office.
Yeah. Well,
Myself.
it was out in last week's conference update email. So
and then we'll give you send you the Zoom link.
Yeah. So anyway, hi Donalyn.
Hi.
Yeah, we had a road trip, and it was great. Our hotel in Spokane, there was like some kids sports group there. They were all kinds of chaos.
Yeah, but when we went to check in, they upgraded our room.
They upgraded our room,
which was wonderful because we were there for a couple nights.
We had 2 nights in the same room. It was, yes, and it was a nice hotel room.
And they had a reclining love seat type of situation.
Oh my goodness.
And that actually was really wonderful to be able to just sit back and relax.
Sunday night just to kind of do nothing and relax, and it was great. But
well, we trust that you are all doing well and have a good week. And so until next time.
All right. Hey, we'll see you next time. Bye. See, it didn't turn off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's try it this time.